Howdy everyone, welcome back to Psychonauts. We're in the mysterious underwater world of the Lungfish's air bubble. Mostly looking for things that I didn't do while I was here in the main Let's Play, which is pretty much everything. For example, I never knew those clams would eat the crabs if you left them alone long enough. But I can't seem to interact with the crab in any meaningful way. So I'll just play around with some of the powers I didn't have the first time. Suckerfish, no surprise, sees me as a lollipop. And I guess the crab sees me as a... well, some kind of fish anyway. I guess there's also the possibility of just looking at and talking to stuff.
Man, that must be full of sharp nails. Hate to swallow that.
Still can't interact with the clams in any way other than stepping into them.
I think I see a piece of teriyaki salmon jerky over there in that clam. Why don't you go eat that instead?
Yeah, maybe that's what it saw.
Poor gross little suckerfish. It can't breathe. I should kill it.
Yeah, but I've killed plenty of these things already. I just want to see if this works. I can throw it, and it's not any more dead. But if we toss it out into the water, it seems perfectly happy.
The creature's prints are still glowing. This must be where he brought Lily.
Yeah, that's about all I could find of interest. I couldn't do anything useful with confusion. Although, as you can see, there's still a confusion something or other sitting out there. Just sort of threw a grenade out into the water, it exploded, and the question marks never disappeared. It's kinda hard to fight while you're looking through the lungfish's eyes, and it's also kinda hard to see what Raz looks like at this point, because you're looking through the mucous membrane that surrounds the air bubble. We'll get a better look at it later. For now, let's just go ahead and beat the lungfish the normal way.
This freshwater lake coral is so pretty, I just want to smash it. This freshwater lake coral is so pretty, I just want to smash it.
And in addition to that line, the only other interesting thing that happened during the entire auto-scrolling chase sequence was this. So, one more go against the lungfish, looking through its eyes. I'm not really sure what Raz is supposed to be there. I mean, obviously it's some kind of aquatic creature or another. Sort of a duckbill and scales and flippers and stuff. The lungfish is impervious to everything in this form. I never ever managed to confuse it, and I'm not sure it can be confused. So, that being about everything that I can do outside the lungfish, let's go inside and see what we can do. Now the goal here was to hear as many of the things that the lungfish shout as you destroy buildings as possible.
Heading for the orphanage.
But they didn't seem to do a whole lot of shouting this time around. I don't know why.
Hey, Goggalor!
Yeah, this guy tells you to
Goggalor missed the orphanage.
break down the jail there so you can get the shield power, but I've already got the shield power, so I can ignore that.
Peaceful.
And really, that's the most interesting thing about Lungfishopolis. It's still slow, you still can't levitate, the enemies are still incredibly annoying, and they only only see me as me. I don't think anything interesting even happens when you confuse them, although I'm going to try in just a second here. And then accidentally destroy the tanks that I just confused. Not very useful. But when the tank is confused, it just kinda seems to stop shooting. It doesn't really appear to be going after its allies at all, which is what, say, sensors do when you confuse them. Which is kinda strange, because these enemies do appear after you get confusion in the normal course of the game if you come back to this map.
Wait, I spoke too fast. It's
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard a line something like, "It was the orphanage for puppies!" And that Mattress Factory line always makes me think of the guy from Avatar going, "No! My mattresses!" But clearly that doesn't happen here. And I think they're pretty much done shouting at this point. It's not like the confusion grenade was going to do anything to the laser tunnel. And as you can see, the game just kind of smoothly skips over the objective, get through the laser tunnel now that I've done it. Marks out the objective that I had, which was to smash that jail at the beginning of the level, and it sets up free the blimp pilot as the next objective. And none of my powers work on any of this stuff.
There it is. Check. I'll go smash that then.
So I did kind of consider going to the end of this part of the level just to see how far you can get, and obviously you'll get to the bottom of the dam and no further. That's not particularly interesting, and especially just there being that much backtracking. It made a pretty boring video.
Why, Gogglelord, why?
So we'll skip ahead a little bit.
Now you see the genius of our plan, Goggle.
So now there's actually lungfish in the blimp, and I want to see what I look like through their eyes. So I hit the clairvoyance button over and over again. This is what happens.
No, not the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't understand why, but the game gets the powers confused between the different buttons. So I tried switching them back and forth a bit. Unfortunately, I didn't try just putting the powers on different buttons and hitting them. And yes, I did try hitting the shield button. It just activated the shield. So that being all the interest there was in that part of the level, we'll skip right to the end. This is just before Kochamara Island. And if you climb to just the right spot on this building, you can coax the camera inside the mountain there. And there's the aforementioned picture of the girlfriend of, I think, one of the graphic designers.
Give up while you can.
I guess being related to someone in the games business has its perks.
I don't know where you're broadcasting from, but I'm
And then, of
gonna
course,
find out.
Kochamara,
Show me
being
how
the
to
coach, sees this as a brain, the same as Coach Oleander did.
The only word you're gonna need is ouch.
I tried fighting him for quite a while, particularly because I wanted to see what would happen if I could confuse him, but Kochamara as well is completely immune to confusion as far as I can tell. And there's not really an opening when you'd be able to hit him with it while his shield is down. And now, some of the more fascinating things Boyd
Who
says.
are you working for? In conjunction with the National Park System. Or else maybe. Wait a minute. I think there might not be a conspiracy after all. It's possible I am suffering from paranoid delusions linked to an entity I call the Milkman, who is, in actuality, the mummified remains of Abraham Lincoln. Those eggheads in their ivory tower.
So I figured I'd just kind of leave you with a
Back in 68.
greatest hits compilation. He says a lot of interesting stuff up front and then starts repeating himself
I'm locked on the
over.
outside and I'm locked on the inside.
Guess I'm locked
on the
outside.
outside and I'm locked on the inside.
I don't know why that particular line doesn't have a subtitle from Boyd.
And the psycho...
Probably due to the timing of his line related to Raz's.
Hey,
But I figured I'd just let him talk for a
The
while,
only person who sees this?
see what he says,
No insubordination, right, boss? Right?
fail to shoot him because I'm out of ammo.
The milkman? No, wait, I mean... The National Park System! Who are merely the pawns of the tuna canneries, with the full blessing of the 5 richest families in the country. Right. Who are the puppet masters of all those stupid crows, in conjunction with those Bermuda Triangle sharks. No, wait, I mean... the freaky hunchback girl who loves brains so much, with the backing of... Yeah. Those eggheads in their ivory tower went to the prom with those little green cops. They obviously are crawling all over my skin. What? Ha! I know what you're up to. The little fat kid with the bunny, with the full blessing of... the psycho... what's its... No, wait, I mean... The Pelicans do this horrible thing, but in conjunction with who? Or whom? Oh, okay, but... I mean, who do they think they're fooling? The housing committee's not going to like this. Ha! A secret doomsday cult. Right. With the backing of one of my nostril hairs have been living off the teat of the dairy industry. And if I know anything, I know that they signed a secret treaty with the analyticals, man. And who wins? Them. Who loses? The water supply. Huh? And let's just say for now that they are doing the dirty work of the tuna canneries to get the lap belt, man. How long do they think they can hide that? Someone moved into my neighborhood uninvited. What? Am I? Or is he? Am I he? What is he doing in my house? Okay, but... They come, they whisper, they watch, they chop. Oh. These are not my dot-to-dots. These are not my babies. What? If I'm invisible, then why is everyone looking at me? No. Someone has to get this information to the people. Get off of me! That guy with the eye patch, or else maybe... kid with the goggles, and Hernando. Won't stop visiting me! Oh man, this stuff is hot. They should paint their garage door the same color as everybody else's. The suits. Yeah. Who are merely the pawns of that little fat kid with the bunny, with the full blessing of the analyticals, man, are telling my location to those Bermuda Triangle sharks. So the people never find out about the rotundra. I know they pick who lives, who dies, what the football scores are going to be every week. No insubordination, right, boss? Right? Hey, don't worry about me. I'm center. I'm the whole center, in fact. Okay, boss? Mom, are you sure these are your children? Wait. the manager of that boy band? Huh? And, the president's brother? Ha, no, wait, I mean, the 5 richest families in the country. We're dialing in through the optics. Huh? I see myself more as a turtle with a rocket strapped to its back. The meaty bit in the middle of this wonton? It's me! To get the rotundra, and sure as the nose on my face, I am sure they stole my theories and reprinted them incorrectly to discredit them. Okay, David, and if I know anything, I know that they bit me all night so I couldn't sleep. And sure as the nose on my face, I am sure they, since the year dot. And then it comes out of those wires over there. It goes straight into my head with all its little audio tricks. Ate a whole jar of olives with those little green cops. Ha! And who wins? Them. Who loses? Last specimen of the super virus. No distractions. You know what I mean? Amounts tendered. Yeah? What? No insubordination, right, boss? Right? This is ugly. It's like a cyclops with a million eyes. Huh? Right under people's noses. Why does that hydrant keep looking at me? Wait, can I really be the only person who sees this? I have to stay focused. Am I? Or is he? Am I he? What's he doing in my house? Someone has to get this information to the people. The truth is a colorful diamond. I don't want any half and half. I'm already half and half. And nobody seems to care. I don't want to be a lead weight on the table. Some sort of power, you know? In conjunction with the freaky hunchback girl who loves brains so much. All right. With the full blessing of foreign toy makers and... my nostril hairs. Yeah. Sold. They're sold. The squirrels, to keep down the infrastructure. Oh, man. This stuff is hot. The fire will start in menswear. Can I really be the only person who sees this? I wonder if I'm on camera right now. Huh? What, am I crazy? Of course I am. The ice cream's in the web. The web is in the cream. The rodeo clown cartel and the president's brother. All right. We're digging away at the plastics. Wait, and if I know anything, I know that they, have been fixing oil prices. Someone has to get this information to the people. The truth lives in a small house on the edge of town. I've got the truth. It's tucked in my cheeks. I'm not going to eat it right now. No. Wait. Hi, Mom. Look at me. I'm tangled in a web of deception. How's Uncle G? Shut up! The doctor's back at the clinic. Pretty much control everything. Who's the milkman? No. Quarrels.
Well, I think that about sums it up. Let's take another look at his head from inside. Although, since I'm not at rank 20 yet, Ford warns me that I won't be able to get through here without telekinesis. I've got that.
Dangerous condition.
And some other stuff.
What am I doing out here with this strange paddle in my hand? I'm initiating arrest sequence.
I probably shouldn't have interrupted him.
Stop. This is a restricted area. You are not on the road crew.
Yeah, he probably would have caught me anyway.
Why don't you
somehow
come in here and do that, tough guy?
Let's hear what he says in full if I throw a confusion grenade at him.
What am I doing out here with this strange paddle in my hand? I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. Not a through street.
And then I need to go get more confusion grenades.
Being on a road crew is arduous, but rewarding.
We'll skip ahead just a little bit.
I can listen to any phone conversation that I want, but do not because of my sense of professional responsibility. Who is this? Why did you call me? I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. I have a special... Why am I trimming hedges? I pay a gardener good money to do this for me. I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. Someday, the popularity of mobile phones will make my job...
I should just stand around and listen to these guys for a bit.
Hedges become unruly over time and need to be trimmed. These are my hedge trimmers. They help me maintain my hedge. I take pride in my well-landscaped yard. I wear sunscreen while cutting hedges to prevent melanomas from forming on my skin. I take frequent breaks to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. I am trimming this hedge. Cutting the bush does not hurt it. My good landscaping adds to the property value of the entire neighborhood. I take pride in my well-landscaped yard. I am trimming this hedge.
Alright, he's just repeating. On to the next
These are my
guy.
hedge trimmers. They help me maintain my hedge. Is there anyone on the line? I can climb telephone poles. Operator, this is my job, to work on the phone lines. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I am fixing the telephone lines. Hello. I have a special phone.
Hello, sir.
Now, this is kind of interesting. If I confuse the rainbow
Excuse
squirt,
me, but
she
I'm
follows
looking
me
for the
around.
milkman. Stop!
But she doesn't say or do anything else interesting, so... More G-Men.
Can be found in Paris, France. This job is unsavory, but it must be performed by someone. What am I doing in this smelly sewer? Disgusting. I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. Feces. Though I often smell of excrement, I deserve your respect because I provide a valuable service. The sewer carries human waste. There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers. I need to prevent blockages, and this device is one of my tools. I am a waste management technician. The sewer is very important, and we are responsible for its upkeep. Sewers are full of rats. Feces. We work in the sewer. I need to prevent blockages, and this device is one of my tools. I am fixing the telephone lines.
I like to trim hedges.
Come work on the phone lines with us. Pies come in many flavors. Though I do not receive a paycheck, I consider my homemaking to be my occupation. I am making a pie. Over time, my husband will desire me less sexually, but he will always enjoy my pies. This rolling pin is a tool I use to make pies. Pie crusts should be rolled outward from the center. Children and adults both like to eat pies. When my husband drinks excessively, I may threaten him with this rolling pin, though we still love each other very much. Cherry is a flavor of pie. This is my house, and I am responsible for its upkeep. It is important not to use too much pressure when rolling out a pie crust. For the last several years, I have relied on prescription medication to make it through the days. Apple pies are very popular. Pies are delicious. Rhubarb is a controversial pie variety. I am famous for my pie-making abilities. This is my house, and I am responsible for its upkeep. What's this? I hate pie. I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. I am... Pies are delicious. Come with us. Who is the milkman? How many fingers am I holding up? Why are you here? What did the rainbow squirt tell you? What happened inside that house? Where did you get the red sign?
And moving on, there are a couple more disguises that we need to check out.
The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France.
One of them is right up ahead.
I wish my loved one had remembered.
I want to lure this guy a little closer.
Why am I in a graveyard? Am I dead? I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. Oh, boo-hoo. The cemetery is filled with dead people. I wish my loved one was not dead, but alive. I am sad. The dead people are underground, and I have brought flowers because I am sad. Boo-hoo. I wished my loved one had remembered to indicate me as the beneficiary of his 401k plan. I am a sad widow. Boo-hoo-hoo. Why, God, why? These flowers are a token of my remembrance for my loved one. Oh, boo-hoo. I am alone now and grieving. I wish my loved one was not dead, but alive.
Alright, last one.
This is my watering can. I use it on the plants to water them. Plants need to have water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water. It is a good day for watering plants. I enjoy watering. Water is important. I am watering. Without water, these plants would die. I am watering. Plants need to have water poured on them because they have no hands to hold glasses of water. Water is important. It is a good day for watering plants. Okay, I have to think. Do this watering can and I have a history? I should be out trying to find the milkman. Oh yeah, that's right. Disguise. This is my watering can. I use it on the plants to water them.
Alright, that's as interesting as I think the G-men are going to be.
To water them.
There is one more to encounter, and some more that I won't be able to get to just yet. Obviously, you don't need to use clairvoyance here if you know the trick. Just don't go back out through the gate. Go in to open it, jump over it on the way back, and you can get to the flowers.
I am a grieving widow.
That should be no surprise to anyone. And finally, we'll move on to the post office. Yeah, I could probably take a shortcut across the roof of that house, but there's no point. Once we get here, of course, we grab the watering can from this trunk, and then we have to infiltrate the building. This guy pops out, but does nothing interesting at all. Confusion doesn't even seem to affect him.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Stop. This is a restricted area. Why don't you come in here and do that, tough guy?
Well, let's switch over to clairvoyance so I can actually solve the puzzle. And there's one more application for clairvoyance here. Yes, the keypad actually sees me as a finger. But I'm going to input the code, and that's the last thing that I can do here because the next doorway is blocked with a cobweb. So I'm going to need to go get the cobweb duster, either by grinding or cheating, so join me next time when I'll have done just that.